All praise to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostle, elders, the great millstone, and shout out to the hopeful let's start with 144,000. Today's lesson gonna be titled "No Such Thing as Mixed Seeds," and so we're gonna get straight into it. The lesson I watched, I was on one of the elders' live streams one day, and they brought out one of the apostles had did this lesson a little while ago, and I had watched it. It's very edifying. So I thought I should do a lesson on it, and the spirit was on me, so that's what. So we into the day. Excuse me. All right, so Ezra chapter 9, starting at verse 1. Now when these things were done, the princes came to me, saying, the people of Israel and the priests and the Levites have not separated themselves from the people of the land, doing according to their abominations, even of the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Perizzites, the Abusites, the Ammonites, the Moabites, the Egyptians, and the Amorites. So what it's saying right here in this verse, man, it's saying, when it's saying separate themselves, not meaning that, we was over there with them people, we're not supposed to be with them people. No. He was saying that there in this time, people in this the men and the men of Israel and the people of Israel during this time, our nation was going off, man. It was following the custom ways of these other nations, like for example, like as we're gonna read in verse 2, man, they taking these women who have kids with other men, and marrying them, doing their marriage ceremonies, following their way of life, doing the things what happened to King Solomon, man. And their hearts start falling after their guys, you know what I'm saying? That they start doing the things they start doing the things of those nations, those peoples, That's why it says right here, have not separated themselves from the people of the lands, doing according to their abominations, man. They was doing the things, they was doing the things of that nation. Reading that verse 2, for they have taken of their daughters for themselves and for their sons. So right there, man, what I just said, man, they taking these women, they marrying these women have other kids and things like that with these other men from different nations. And as we know, we're going to bring out and we're going to go to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 23. As we know, man, it says right here, Deuteronomy 23 and 2, a bastard shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord, even to his 10th generation, he shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord, man. So we already know that these bastards ain't going to enter into the kingdom. So for these women, these women of Israel, these Jake women who want to go lay down with, these women who want to lay down with men of other nations, I seen a post one day on Facebook, it was like, the women was like, they getting tired of black men, something like that. They finna start dating white man. That's you. You set your kids up for destruction, man. You set your kids up for bound to be destroyed, man. Because as we know, man, as we go to the book, matter of fact, let's keep reading before we get into that. For they have taken it of their daughters for themselves and for their sons, so that the holy seed have mingled themselves with the people of those lands. Yeah, the hand of the priests, the princes and the rulers have been cheat and trespass. Like I say, man, they taking these women, marrying these women having kids with men of other nations, bastard kids, things like that. As we see, because the bound come from your father, and the holy people. You know who those holy people are, man. We can go. We can go back to Deuteronomy 7 verse 6 right here. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord your high power. The Lord your high power has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. And I want to get this right here too. Deuteronomy 7 and 7. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because you were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people. And that's just gonna lead me to the fact of like, man, that's how we can lay down with any women. We can lay down with any women in any nation, the men of Israel. Because the bound of your heritage, your race, as they call it today, comes from your father, man. They come from your father, If your father is a man of Israel, you are of Israel. No ifs and buts about it. If your father not of Israel, you're not of Israel. And that's why the Most High said in Deuteronomy 23 and 2, man. Won't no bastard enter into the kingdom. So like I said, these women who want to go lay down with men of other nations, things of that nature, them kids won't be able to enter into the kingdom, man. Them bastard kids, man. And right here, the Lord did not set his love upon you, because right here, you're going to see, man, when Jacob came into Israel, Egypt, it was like 70 souls, and I got that right here in my notes, man. So it was like 70 souls that entered into Egypt with Jacob. It was very few. And then even further, even go back even further, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, there were very few souls. And the Most High made a promise that he would make a great multitude, and the other nations was already established. But most of them was already established, you know. That's why we're amongst these other nations, you know what I'm saying? And that's how we can have multiple wives, you know. We can have multiple wives because that's how we're gonna replenish and expand our nation. You know what I'm saying? That's why the bound of the pedigree of your father, that's what you are, you know? And that's gonna it's gonna lead me to right here, what is it, First Kings, I'm gonna say 13. No, First Kings 11. It's like my fault. It's gonna lead me to King Solomon, because look, right here. I'm gonna jump down to, matter of fact, I'm gonna read verse 1, 2, 3. But First Kings chapter 11, verse 1. But King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Zidonians, and the Hittites, of the nation concerning the Lord said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go into them, neither shall they come in unto you. So we read in Ezra that the Most High said we ain't separate ourselves, but it's not talking about that we can't have these women or be with these women. It's gonna tell you right here. What do you say? For they will surely turn your heart after their gods. And what we read, Ezra 1, they was doing the abominations of those people of that land, you know. And that's why the Most High be wanting us to stay separate from these women, man, because these women beginnings of sins come with women, man. You know, the Most High say that, man, and through her we all should die, man. You see these women to turn you away from the Most High. These women don't understand their place. These women to go off, you know. That's why we don't need the black women to bring back our nation. We can lay down with any women we want to, you know. Not just saying you just go out here and just pop any woman, but you can, you know, you can. Because in the kingdom, we're going to be able to take care of it. That's why they call it concubines. These women of other nations are called concubines. Concubines are just a wife of another nation. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to read verse 2. I'm at verse 3. I'm going to finish verse 2, I meant. Solomon clave unto these in love, and he had 700 wives, princesses, and 300 concubines, and his wives turned away his heart, man. So the Most High was never mad at Solomon for having these many wives. He was mad because he let them turn their heart. He let them turn his heart away from the Most High. Same thing in Ezra, man. These people out here taking these women, they marrying these women, and they doing the things that they doing. What they say right here? Hold on, excuse me. Okay, they have not separated themselves from the people of the lands, doing according to their abominations, man. Doing according to their abominations. So boom, that's gonna lead me to where I was ready to go to. I just had a precept on my mind. But now I'm finna read right here in Ezra. I just had a precept on my mind. Deuteronomy 21. Because you're gonna see, man, we can have these. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and bring it out before I go to Ezra. When we in war, you know, right here. Deuteronomy 21:10. When thou goest forth to war against thine enemies, and the Lord your high power hath delivered them into thine hands, and thou hast taken them captive, meaning when we beat them in war, and, you know, we take them captive. They are slave wars, whatever how you used to call it. I forgot what they used to call it back then, but, you know, we beat them in war, we take them their land, and we got them in captive, they slaves to us. And seest amongst the captives a beautiful woman, and hast desired unto her, thou wouldst have her to your wife. Thou shalt bring her home to thine house, and shalt shave her head, and pare her nails. And she shall put the remnant of her captivity from off her, and shall remain in thine house, and bewail her father and mother a full month. And after that thou shalt go in unto her, and be her husband. She shall be your wife, man. You know, we can. Matter of fact, I'm gonna keep reading. It shall be, if thou have no delight in her, then thou shalt let her go, whether she will, but thou shalt not sell her at all for money. Thou shalt not make merchandise of her, because thou hast humbled her, man. You got set up, man. You know, you pop that woman, you lay down with that woman, you feel me? That woman belong to you, you know? Ain't no man taking, because as we know, if you read, I say that's a book of Exodus, on chapter 22, verse 16, you'll read, man, once you lay down with a woman, that woman is yours, that woman is your life. Because, woman means servant and husband means planter. We plant our seeds. That's why I said earlier, as we're going to read in Numbers chapter 1, verse 18, man, you're going to see that when the pedigree comes from your father, what your father is what you are. If a man has two wives, one beloved and another hated, and they both have borne him children, both the beloved and the hated, if the firstborn son be hers that was hated, then it shall be when he maketh his son to inherit that which he hath, that he may not make the son of the beloved firstborn before the son of the hated, which is indeed the firstborn. But he shall acknowledge the son of the hated for the firstborn by giving him a double portion of all that he hath. For he is the beginning of his strength, and the right is the firstborn. The right of the firstborn is his. If a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and that when they have chastenated him, he will not hearken to them, then his father and his mother lay hold unto him, bring him out to the elders of the city and of the gate. And they shall say unto the elders of the city, This is our son, is stubborn and rebellious. He will not obey our voice. He is glutton and drunkard. And all the men of the city shall stone him with stones, that he die. So shalt thou put evil away from among you, and all Israel shall hear and fear. That right there. I want to finish that because that just show you, man. Like people think the Most High just hallelujah. Yeah, the Most High got us, man. The Most High gonna fight for us, But we gotta be righteous. We gotta do the things that He tells us to do and the things He said for us to do, man. And, and that's one of the things is understanding in the spirit that ain't no such thing as mixed seeds, man. What your father is what you is, Right then, Ezra is not talking about they taking these women. Right then, Ezra's not talking about their abomination for having these women, marrying these women. No, there's abomination because these women has already had kids with other men. These women turning their hearts away, just like we read in 1 Kings chapter 11, what they did to Solomon, man. They following out the abomination of these women, following out the abomination of these people, man. Just gonna go back to Ezra, chapter 10. Starting at verse 1. Now when Ezra had prayed, when he had confessed, weeping, casting himself down before the house of Yahweh, there assembled unto him out of Israel a very great congregation of men and women and children, for they wept very sore. And Shechaniah, the son of Jeel, excuse me, I said it wrong, one of the sons of Elam, answered and said unto Ezra, We have trespassed against our higher power. We have taken strange wives of the people of the land. Yet now there is no hope in Israel concerning these things. Now therefore let us make a covenant with our higher power to put away all the wives and such are born of them. You see what I'm saying? So right there, you can see, man. Matter of fact, let me bring out notes on them, man. We're gonna go back to first Ezra's Salaka. We're gonna go back to Ezra or first Ezra 8 and 91. But you're gonna read right here, man. So they're gonna put the women out, man. We ain't taking no women, man. The women who having these bastard children right there, you don't take the women. No women, we don't need the women, man. According to the counsel of the Lord, and those that tremble at the commandment of our Father, let it be done according to the law, man. So they're going to put the women away, man. They stepped away from the women because it wasn't the fact that they was around these people. It's the fact that they was taking these women. They knew they was wrong, man. They taking these women, marrying these women, doing their customs of marriage, doing their marriage ceremonies. These women having kids of that, other men from other nations, things like that. And they said, man, hey, we're going to put these women away. We're going to put the women out. Them and the kid. Yeah, y'all get out. It don't matter. I don't care. Get out. Get away, That's abomination, Most High. We not doing that. You feel me? We not doing that. Because once again, let me bring this out because I keep repeating it. Once again, what it say? And they assembled all the congregation. Well, I'm starting at verse 17. And Moses and Aaron took the men which were expressed by their names, and they assembled all the congregations together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of their names, from 20 years old and upward by their polls. So your nationality comes from your father. Whatever your father is, that's what you are, and that's why the woman takes the man's last name, because when you lay down with a woman, you take that woman. That's y'all starting y'all family tree. You know that you start. That's your family tree right there. You know. You see what I'm saying? The women can't start a family tree because we're the planters, man. We plant the seed. We plant the seed and the tree grow, man. We plant the seed and it grow, man. And those branches that bear off, they come from us. You know. We have a son. We might have we have a son here. We might have daughter here. Things like that. You know the nationality comes from your father, man. So we're gonna go to First Ezra, chapter 8. We're gonna go to verse 91. So this is when when they came into Ezra saying, "Hey man, we married these strange women. We did all that, man. They got kids of other nations. We're about to put them out. We're gonna make a covenant with Most High. We're gonna cut that out. We ain't doing that no more." That's what we're talking about right here. So, and Ezra in the prayer made his confession, weeping and lying flat upon the ground before the temple. There gathered unto him from Jerusalem a very great multitude of women and children, for there was a great weeping among the multitude. Then Jechonias, the son of Jelias, one of the sons of Israel, called out and said, "O Ezra, we have sinned against the Lord our high power. We have married strange women of the nations of the land, and now is all Israel lost. Let us make an oath to the Lord that we will put away all our wives which we have taken of the heathen with their children," man. It's like I said, man, we're gonna put all of them out. We're gonna step away. We're gonna put all of them out. We're gonna step away from them, man. That's what it means. That's what it means. That's what it means to separate from the women, man. You don't take these women. You don't take these women to other nations. You don't do the strange abomination in other nations. Because why? Ain't no bastard gonna enter into the kingdom of the Most High. You know? Ain't no bastard gonna enter into the kingdom of the Most High. And that's really adultery, man. Because what is adultery? Adultery is a man laying down with a woman when she has another man. Or a woman laying down with a man knowing she got a man. You feel what I'm saying? You know, men, we can have any woman from any nation, man. We can have any woman from any nation, man. You seen Solomon had plenty of women. You just can't let these women turn your heart away from the Most High, you know. But that was a quick lesson to show you, man. We can go back to Numbers. We can go back to Numbers. Chapter 1, verse 18. We can end with this right here once again. Let me read. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward by their polls. You know, and matter of fact, we got another one. Abraham. Matter of fact, hold up. I'm looking for. I know just seeing their names gonna help me think about what I'm looking for. Let's see. What book I'm looking for? I'm gonna say it's Genesis. Oh. I think it's in here. So like, bear with me. I look for this precept because he's gonna show you. And Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob shall your seed be called. Okay, right here. Romans chapter 9, verse 7. These are because they are the seed of Abraham, are they all children? But in Isaac shall your seed be called. That is, they which are the children of the flesh, these are not the children of the Most High, but the children of the promise are counted for the seed. For this is the word of the promise. At that time will I come, and Sarah shall have a son. So, right here, what I just want to bring out right here, I want there's another precept about it. But yeah, man, through Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, shall seed be called, man. You know, and we know when Isaac got the seed, Abraham passed the seed to Isaac, and we can go back right here. When Abraham passes, because Abraham had two sons, Ishmael and Isaac, and what did Isaac do, man? What did Isaac do? Right here. And so when Isaac had two sons, he had Esau and Jacob, right? And we know right here, Isaac loved Esau because he did eat of his vision, but Rebekah loved Jacob. And Jacob saw potters, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. And Esau said to Jacob, "Feed me, I pray thee, with the same red potters, for I am faint. That shall call me Edom." And Jacob said, "Sell me this day your birthright." And Esau said, "Behold, I am at the point to die. What profit has birthright do to me?" And Jacob said, "Swear to me this day." And he swore unto him, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob. You know what I'm saying? And I want to bring that, hold up, shall seed be called, so I can bear with me. One is yeah, so right here. By faith Abraham, when he was tried, offer up Isaac, and he that had received the promise offered up his only begotten son, of whom it was said that in Isaac shall your seed be called. So you know the Most High wanted Abraham to sacrifice one of his sons, and he was ready to do it without even seeing resurrection, man. He knew the Most High was going to bring his son back, you know. But the Most High told him, "Stop, hey, I see your faith, you do that, you know. There's going to be a promise. You're going to pass his promise. You're going to pass his promise down to your sons." And he that had received the promises offered up his only begotten son, of whom it was said that in Isaac shall your seed be called, accounting that the Most High was able to raise him up even from the dead, from whence also he received him in the figure, man. But by faith Isaac blessed Jacob, you know. So Esau concerning things to come. By faith Jacob, when he was dying, blessed both his sons Joseph, and worship leaning upon the top of his staff, man. So you can either see, man, right there, and it's another precept that showed that what's their name? What's their names? It was Rebekah maid, one of Jacob wives was a maid. Dang, it slipped my mind. It just slipped my mind. Slaka. I know I got it in here. Bear with me. Right here. Zilpah. Okay, that's all I need to see. Zilpah. Right here. So right here. So Zilpah is of another nation, man. Zilpah and Bilhah, they're of other nations, right? So we're gonna see right here. And Bilhah, Rachel's maid, conceived again and bare Jacob a second son. So, you know, it's just right there, man. Just right there, man. Just to show you right there, man. Just brought that out, just a little quick preset to show you right there, man. We can have multiple wives. We can have women of other nations, man. You pop that woman, she had your baby. That's she popped that woman. You pop that woman, and she had your baby. She had your son. That woman belongs to you, man. And once again, man, ain't no such thing as mixed seeds, man. Whatever your father is, that's what you are, man. You know, that was just me moving out the spirit. Slack for me being a little slack with the precepts, but that was me moving out the spirit, man. I want to get a lesson in before we gotta start back to these meetings. So, want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, And double honor to the Apostle Elders of Great Millstone. And shout out to the hopeful elect, man. Shalom.